Ever wondered which tax form an Indian citizen with Canadian PR and a past H-1B status in the USA should use? Let's break it down. Welcome. Every day, I break down personal finance questions asked on Stack Exchange, highlight the community's best answers, and sprinkle in some actionable takeaways. If you're into learning a little more about money each day, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Now let's dig into today's question. Today we're exploring a common question. Should an Indian citizen with Canada PR use W-9 or W-8 Ben? Here's the original question as it was posted to Stack Exchange. I'm going to scroll through it quickly so you can see the whole question, but feel free to pause the video if you want more time to read it. Don't worry. After this, I'll walk you through the key points of the question so you get the big picture. To sum it up, there's someone who just moved to Canada as a permanent resident after living in the US for 8 years. They're still working for the same company and have an ESPP account in the USA that's still vesting. Plus, they want to transfer their personal brokerage account to a Canadian firm. Now, both financial institutions need them to fill out a W-8 Ben form. But since they meet the substantial presence test for this year, they're wondering if they should fill out a W-9 form for now and then switch to the W-8 Ben at the beginning of 2026. It's a bit of a tax form puzzle. Here's the top-rated answer from the community on Stack Exchange. I'll scroll through it quickly so you can see the full answer. Feel free to pause the video if you want more time to read it. Don't worry, I'll highlight the key points of this answer in just a few moments. One user points out that residency usually ends on December 31st, meaning a person is considered a resident alien for the whole year. However, an earlier date can be selected if they have a tax home and closer ties abroad, but they'd need to file a statement with the IRS for that. Now, before we jump into the next part, if this video has been helpful so far, be sure to tap the like button and subscribe to the channel. We post new personal finance videos every day to help you make smarter money moves. All right, now that we've seen what the community had to say, here's our take on this question. It's important to first figure out the current residency status for tax purposes. Since the individual spent a good amount of time in the US, they might still be a resident alien for part of the year. If they're considered a US resident in 2025, they'll need to use Form W-9. Once they become a non-resident in Canada, they'll switch to Form W-8 Ben, likely starting in 2026. So in this video, we've covered how residency status determines which tax form you need. Resident aliens use the W-9 form, while non-resident aliens opt for the W-8 BN. The substantial presence test helps figure out residency status, and choosing the right residency termination date can impact your tax obligations and form requirements. Thanks for watching. Before you go, did you learn something new from this video? If so, be sure to drop a like on the video to let us know.